Hey guys, it is Friday, March 2nd, and it's about 10:30. I just took a shower and kind of got myself put together today so we can start filming again. I know we've been away for a while, and there's no real crazy life situation that's happened that's caused us to stop filming. We just took a break. It originally was just like a week break that I just needed a week to stop having to edit, and I just wanted to kind of live on the down low again for a while. So basically the entire month of February we just took off of YouTube. We continued to watch some of the other YouTubers. I wasn't very active commenting and things like that, but I was still watching. I just really needed a break from social media and to kind of regroup, figure out what's worked in January, what hasn't worked in January, try to figure out what we're gonna do for the rest of the year now that we kind of re-examined the things that have been going on so far. And nothing negative, honestly. Things have been pretty good and we've gotten a lot done. Well, Brad would say we haven't, but he chopped down that tree, as you guys know. If you followed our channel for a while, you know that he chopped down a dead tree in our front yard. And the weather has been really bad to go out there and chop it up. Not to mention, he's had some issues with his chainsaw. So I think it was between last weekend and the weekend before that, he chopped up that entire tree, split all the wood or most of it, and moved it from the front yard to the backyard. And we have a really nice wood pile back there now. Basically our entire summer we can have amazing campfires, so that's going to be really nice. He's worked really hard on it and I'm very proud of him. We also came up with the plan for getting grass to grow in our backyard, and we're not going to hire a landscaping company. We're going to do it ourselves. And some of the seed that Brad threw out in August of last year that kind of started to grow has grown again, because it's been a little warm here in North Carolina, unseasonably warm. So a little bit of grass is already growing, and I feel like it's a little more than last year. So we're gonna kind of see how that goes, and then probably later this month we're going to till up the areas that haven't grown and plant some more seed, and we'll have to figure something out with the dogs. We might build them a little temporary fence in our front yard because we're not seeding our front yard yet. We might do that in the fall. One thing at a time, because this is going to be a huge project because our backyard is ginormous. So basically Brad and I have been kind of just coming up with a game plan for the spring, getting kind of prepared, cleaning up from winter, and I rearranged our living room actually a couple days ago, and I've been kind of deep cleaning, which now that I kind of look around seems like it was pointless because it rained for like 2 days, and so the dogs have tracked in mud everywhere and all over the baseboards again, and I just have to wipe them all down again. But it felt really good to spring clean, and I decluttered some more too. I didn't do like a KonMari purge or anything like that, but I just kind of went through everything as I was cleaning and got rid of some things that we just don't use anymore. We're actually giving away some of Brad's artwork to a friend of ours, and we know she'll enjoy it. Hey Amber. We're actually meeting her tonight or tomorrow to let her kind of pick what she wants. And Brad gave away some of the prints of his artwork to some coworkers. Yeah, I know this is gonna be kind of like a chit-chatty vlog for a while, but I just wanted to catch you guys up, and then moving forward it'll just be like a better vlog. But I just wanted to catch you guys up on what's been going on. So let's see. I've been looking for a part-time job. I've actually applied to a few places and just haven't really heard back yet, but you know, part-time jobs are really hard to find something that will work for you. So I'm still waiting to hear back from a few companies, and cross my fingers I'll find something within the next month or so that I can make some money to help offset some of the cost of all these projects that we want to do in the summer. Oh, big news, we're getting chickens. I'm sure several of you are not surprised, but we've been really researching, and actually yesterday I spent majority of my day doing a lot of research, watching a lot of YouTube videos explaining how to take care of chicks properly, things to look out for, blah, 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 blah. We've been researching chicken coops, and we have a spot picked out already in our yard. We've actually like spray painted it off so that we know and remember that specific spot and measurements that we want to fence in over there. But they will be like free range chickens most of the time, but I just wanted somewhere to confine them if we're not here. But if we're here and we're outside, which will be most of the spring and summer and fall, we spend a lot of time outside. We're gonna let them free range the entire backyard. We think it'll be really helpful with the bugs. We have a ton of spiders, we have a ton of beetles, and there's too many. And I think we would be good chicken moms and dads. And Brad, you know, is not vegan, which I'll get into that in a minute. But so he will still eat eggs. So it'd be kind of nice. I don't like buying eggs for ethical reasons since I'm vegan, and it always bothers me having to buy things for Brad since he's not vegan, and it just kind of like breaks my heart a little every time I have to buy something non-vegan. But I feel like it ethically wouldn't hurt my heart as much to let him eat the eggs of our chickens, since I know our chickens are going to be taken care of properly and have a happy life. And if you actually research, you know, laying hens, if they don't have a rooster to fertilize those eggs, then they actually can't hatch. So and a lot of times the hens will end up eating their own eggs for calcium. So I feel like if they're not in like a huge manufacturing plant, I feel ethically better about letting Brad eat eggs that are from our own chickens. Either way, so that's big news. It'll probably happen late March, early April is probably when we're gonna get them, around Easter, so like Easter chicks. Come here. Charlie's about to rub up on the, hey bud, there's Charlie. So we're gonna be getting chickens, and we'll see what these guys think of some chicks. I think they'll be just fine. That's gonna be happening soon. And what else? Oh, for Valentine's Day, Brad and I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, but this year it was kind of funny because he actually came home with the prettiest tulips. I have a picture, I think, on my phone. If I do, I'll put a picture right here. They were just so pretty, and I was really surprised, honestly, that he brought me home flowers. It was just such a sweet gesture. What else do we do Valentine's Day, Charlie? I can't remember. Maybe we had like Japanese food or something? Anyways, but that day, I actually made him his favorite cookies, which are the like M&M cookies. So I made some vegan M&M cookies, and I made him like a giant heart-shaped cookie. I'll insert a picture here. It was so funny. It was like literally as big as his head. So, which it was kind of unedible because I just used the leftover cookie dough after I had felt like I had made like a ton of cookies out of this dough that how much dough that it made. I was like, what am I gonna do with all this leftover dough? And I didn't want to save it because it had gotten mixed in with like a lot of flour from me like putting it back into a ball, and it looked really tough. So I was like, I'll just make something funny and make like a huge heart-shaped cookie, which it was kind of inedible because I had to cook it so long. It kind of just, it was crunchy but tough and hard to explain. So, but that was really fun. So we ended up having like a really nice Valentine's Day, which surprised me since we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Then the 20th of February was my vegan anniversary, 1 year being vegan. And so that day was actually kind of cool because my old coworker ended up texting me like a few days before that and asked if I wanted to get together with her and our other coworker. There was 3 girls that worked in the same area in the same office space. So we were really close. We worked together for a while, and we haven't seen each other in, oh my gosh, like 2 years. So we had lunch together that day, and it was so nice catching up with them. Hey Alex and Edie, if you're watching, it was such a nice day. Honestly, I can't wait to do it again. And so yeah, things have been really nice, like really well. And now that the weather's getting better and warmer, I feel happier. I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but I struggle with seasonal depression. This year was not as bad as before, like previous years, but I still felt it. Some days I would just like zero motivation to do anything, which I know is like normal for people to like have days where they're just like blah. But sometimes it was a real struggle, and the thoughts that I had were not the greatest. So it puts you in a really dark place when you go through something like that, and it's kind of amazing how the mind works, and just, yeah. Anyways, so I've also been trying to get back into my fitness routine now that I canceled my gym membership. It's been a rocky road, trying to figure out things that I can do at home again, and I tried to do a new workout regimen, but then something happened and I kind of just fell off the wagon, and I was like, oh well, I'll start it over again or continue. Either way, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and I don't know if it's maybe the pressure of daily activity that maybe is doing that to me. Maybe I need to come up with my own regimen where I'm just working out like 3 days a week, because I feel even though I stay at home, some weeks 5 days a week of working out, and in this case the workout regimen I'm on that I printed out was 6 days a week of working out, and I feel like that's just a little too much for me right now until maybe I get into better shape, and then like the workouts aren't as hard for me, then maybe I'll get back into that. Let's see, what else can I put you guys up on? For my vegan anniversary, what I was talking about earlier, I also went the following weekend. We went to have lunch with my parents at a place called Spotted Dog in Chapel Hill. They're known for their vegan and vegetarian menu, and I had vegan barbecue. Sorry, my dryer or washing machine's going off. Anyway, I'm gonna talk through it. So, that was really nice to celebrate me being vegan for a year and my mom being vegetarian for a year. Go mom! So they've been a huge support system to me this entire time, and just really continue to motivate me and encourage me. Not really that I needed a lot of encouragement to stay vegan, because I feel like once I was vegan for a few weeks, there really was no doubt in my mind that this was just going to be my life now, and there was no going back, and I can't see myself going back, honestly. So they really just have been encouraging in the aspect of me talking about being vegan and sharing my journey with people. Charlie just dropped his bone. And coming up with a cookbook and, you know, doing all that, which has been a very slow process because I'm still in the recipe testing phase, and I didn't realize how many times you need to tweak a recipe, and then when you tweak it, you have to cook it that way again to make sure that that's really what you want to stick with. So basically, I'm gonna have to cook all these recipes after I come up with how many, like all the recipes I want to be in the e-cookbook, which I'm thinking there's gonna be about 30 recipes, is what I'm hoping for, a mix between breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe a few smoothies, and a couple of desserts, but not many desserts, because I might do a whole separate like vegan baking thing next year. So that's just a very slow process, and I want to take my time because I want it to be perfect. So yeah, my original goal was to have that out in like June, but now I'm thinking it might be closer to like the end of the year, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm just super pumped about it. I've put my novel on hold because I really want to focus on my cookbook. So I feel like I had too many projects going on at one time, which was awesome to have it in my head that I want to have all these things accomplished, and I had options of things that I could be working on at one time, but I feel like that was pulling my mind in so many directions that I really just needed to focus on one thing. And that one thing is my cookbook. Either way, it's super windy outside. If you keep seeing me look outside, it is like crazy windy. So, I don't know what else you guys want to know. Plans for the channel. So, my thought right now is I'm not going to put myself on a schedule. I don't want to do that right now because I'm going to play with doing daily vlogs again and trying to get them uploaded. But I don't know if you guys remember a few vlogs back, like towards the end of January, I talked about a family in a YouTube channel called The Juice Fam, a family that's actually in North Carolina as well. I watch them every day or every time they post, and they sound like kind of what I want to do with my schedule. They basically say they post like 4 or 5 times a week, and not particularly any day. It's just sort of like when they can. They're a very, very busy family. They have 2 small children, and he works night shifts a lot, and it's just very hectic. But they're such an amazing family. I'll link their channel below. I think I'm gonna have that kind of schedule with this channel, and I might upload vlogs, I might upload like day in the lives, I might upload cleaning videos or recipe videos. I don't really know. I think I'm just gonna kind of see what the mood strikes. Is that the saying? But yeah, that's my plan, and I'm very sorry if you guys missed our vlogs. I actually had a few people reach out to me, and it meant so much to me that you guys reached out to check on me and Brad and to see if we were okay and what was going on and why we weren't uploading anymore. And I kind of had a thought about halfway through February where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna close our YouTube channel because I don't think anybody really cares that we're not uploading, because Brad and I had the conversation, you know, about what I was thinking. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody would care if I stopped uploading videos because nobody seems to have cared yet. And literally that night and the next day, I think I got like 4 or 5 messages from people asking me where I've been. So, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is, that we needed to come back. But I wasn't quite ready then, but I think I'm ready now. And I'm kind of excited, honestly, especially because we're going to be way more active with what's going on in our lives now that it's about to be spring. You know, we'll have a lot of projects going on. Hold on, Piper. Sorry, Piper's whining. I'll let her out in a minute. It's just so windy. I don't want their, like, to get ear infections, because I've heard about the wind causing dogs to get ear infections. It's okay. But yeah, so just bear with us as our channel goes through a little bit of a metamorphosis, and I hope you guys enjoy the content we're going to be putting out. What I might end up doing is sort of filming some things in advance, and having them edited, maybe like clean with me videos and stuff like that. Just things that I can upload if I do need to take another week off or something like that, so that you guys are still getting content. But let me know in the comments below what kind of videos you guys want to see from us. Do you want to see some day in the lives of a stay-at-home wife videos, cook with me's, clean with me's, just vlog style things, like just daily vlogging? What do you guys want? So make sure you pop that below. And I did miss you guys, just so you know. I think about our subscribers all the time. Oh, I'm gonna end on this. We do have the spicy noodles for our spicy noodle challenge. And we did obviously hit 100 subscribers, and I'm so sorry it's taken us so long to do this, but honestly, we just weren't really in the right frame of mind to do something like a challenge like that. But I think we're ready now. We might do it this weekend, I don't know. I'll have to check with Brad to see how he feels about doing that. But we will be doing the spicy noodle challenge very soon to thank everybody for subscribing and getting us to 100 subscribers. Let's get to 200 now. I think it'd be super awesome as a kind of welcome back to YouTube if we could hit 200 subscribers by the end of March. That's kind of my goal. So, yeah, make sure you stay tuned, share our channel if you want to, and if you're excited for us to be back, give us a big old thumbs up, and we will see you guys in our next video. Bye, guys.